Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me on the channel today. As always, it's great to come back at you with a brand new release. Now, a couple of days ago, there was a brand new video dropped by an artist I haven't heard of before. Now, this video does come to you courtesy of our sponsor today, so big up to the guys over at Scene Daddy. So guys, if you do want to be promoted by the fastest growing media company in the metal and alternative scene, hit up these guys at scenedaddy.com. They offer a ton of services, and you can also get featured on my channel this way within 3 days. Just hit up the link in the description and follow the appropriate service, and they'll have you sorted. So, this is CLIO Cadence. Now, I've not heard anything by her before, but she has got a fairly decent following. Now, it's quite interesting because I wasn't sure exactly what to expect with this, and I still really don't, to be honest. I just say that she does see no genre boundaries and no barriers to her creativity, and she takes influences from the likes of No Doubt and We Came as Romans. She does drop hip-hop infused metal sound with an authentic rock and roll vibe. So fingers crossed, I'm going to get into this and I'm going to enjoy it. If you do dig the music by CLIO Cadence, please do be sure to follow her on all her social media links, all of which will be dropped down below. As always, big up to all of you guys over at Patreon. If you'd like to come over and support, please head over to patreon.com/FYM Productions Media. Right guys, this song is called Innocence. This is CLIO Cadence. Let's check it out. Calm down, lads. It's getting a bit hot in here. This has certainly got a more heavy vibe than I was expecting. Digging the vocals, man.
Don't know where I've been. Winding maze I cannot win.
Fully was not expecting this to be quite up there with the quality as it is. It's got a slight vibe of what's the vocalist from Flyleaf called? Can't remember her name now. Ooh. I can see why this one's quite popular. Musically, it's slightly different, but it fits into the scene very well, I would say. Okay. All right, guys. So that was CLIO Cadence with Innocence. Very, very cool video. And let's face it, lads, we were all thinking it. That is one beautiful woman, and the video just absolutely matched it. It was super colourful, super vibrant, and it definitely had the sexy feel to it, which I think it was gonna need it, really, wasn't it? Now, in terms of the song, I really dig this. I honestly thought when this first came through that it was maybe gonna have a slightly more rap pop element to it before I obviously looked into what actual genre this was going to be. And I think this is really cool. I think she definitely has a vibe vocally of a cross between, I can't remember her name, but it's the original vocalist from Flyleaf, and also Maria from In This Moment. I think those would probably be two of her potential influences just off the first listen there. Now, lyrically, I do think that this song partly could be to do with potential drug use. I'm not sure. The thing that makes me think this is we've got lyrics where it completely opens up with, on a bad trip, losing my ish, saw you over there biting your lip, never been here before this. The only thing there is on the bad trip, which does lead me to think that. But then as well, we have it where it says, I was in another cloud, where clouds were sheets of paper. We were walking through the graveyard. Don't blame me, blame the innocence. So I think that possibly could be what it's in reference to, lyrically speaking. I'm not exactly sure on what the song is. I could be totally wrong. All right, so actually, after a few listens, I do think this song has a somewhat darker meaning within the lyrics to my original thoughts when I first listened to this. So what leads me to believe this is in the section of the song where it says, I was in another world where clouds were sheets of paper. We were walking through the graveyard. Don't blame me, blame the innocence. I do believe this could actually be a case of a young person having their innocence taken from them in terms of a sexual manner, because when it says don't blame me, blame the innocence, I think the other person is telling them afterwards, it's all your fault. But maybe this person, when it happened, or what the song is about, was at an age where they weren't really sure what they were doing, and they just let that happen. And another reason that leads me to believe this is with the next section that says, don't know where I've been, winding maze I cannot win, forgive me Father, but I have sinned. I think that means after that has happened, they just feel like they've lost themselves as a person, and they don't know what on earth to do, but they also feel guilt for this, hence the line, forgive me Father, but I have sinned. So although it's not the person's fault, they do feel that maybe that they are to blame for it, when obviously in that situation that is 100% not the case. Quite dark, but that's my sort of thoughts after going through it one more time. In terms of the song, though, I really did enjoy this, as I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. But it does have a really cool vibe of it, and I do love it when we do get all cleans in a song like this. It would be interesting to know if she can actually do scream vocals, because I do dig some scream vocals as well. But for the vibe that she's going for with this, I think she's got it absolutely perfect. I didn't think there was anything wrong with the song whatsoever. The production was really up there. I think maybe if I had to be really, really critical, maybe bring the guitars down ever so slightly in the mix. That would be my only criticism as regards to this, but the song as a whole, I thought this was really good. Would I listen to it again? 100%, I completely would listen to it again. And all of the reviews that we do on the channel here, whether it's just one that I picked to do personally, or whether it comes through Scene Daddy, you're always going to get a completely honest review from me. And it's always really cool to be able to feature an artist that I haven't come across before. So I do massively appreciate her reaching out to Scene Daddy so she could get featured on the channel today. But please do go and follow her. Do go and comment on her original video. Show her some love. it's all about helping these artists grow. But I mean, she's got over 26,000, I'm sure it's close to like 27,000 followers on Spotify. That's some really good numbers, so well done on that. Do let me know what you think below, guys. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. As always, I will be back in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.